Welcome back to the Book Club today. We'll continue with No Such Thing as a Bad Kid. Section 2 now is about preventing challenging behavior. The first way to do that, Appelstein says, is through Chapter 9, enhancing self-esteem. He says most kids who struggle with emotional and behavioral challenges suffer from low self-esteem. The task of child guiders is to help these children build self-esteem by stretching the boundaries of their comfort zones and utilizing their inner strengths to enjoy multiple successes in numerous domains: academic, recreational, familial, social. He recommends scheduling time through the power of play that kids have the opportunity to win every day, and structure the environment to record personal successes. His thoughts on, which is to say, structure the environment part, rewarding the kids for winning and sort of memorializing that publicly. His thoughts on praise, self-esteem, and grit. He says that our first job in elevating self-worth of kids who have learned to keep their distance from adults is to honor the links that they make with us. In such moments of reaching out, we need to think more about their inability to appropriately relate to adults than about laziness. The laziness and unconditional praise may spawn. So he realizes his concern that says if you just praise them unconditionally, it can lead to laziness. And he says that yes, that is correct. And given the sensitivity of their backgrounds, it is more important to form appropriate relations with adults. Only after engaging such a child is it wise to become more discriminating in the praise that we bestow later. Our second job, Appelstein says, is to celebrate improvements in behavior. Even if this is 10 trips out of a class, like let's say a kid can't stay in school, to only 7 trips out of class. Praise is important, but not vacuous praise, he says. It has to be based on real things, some skill or some talent, something objectively observable. And so we should try to worry less about the long-term implications of specific praise and more about the importance of creating a link with these kids and uplifting their spirits. And he recommends having a reality check with all of this, which is to say that if we tell kids that they are smart, this encourages a fixed mindset. They may conclude that they don't need to try because they're smart. We ought to guide kids to develop a growth mindset by emphasizing and praising effort, not end results. Helping them understand that mistakes, failures, and disappointments can be opportunities for learning and growth, and that success comes when we keep going despite obstacles, not necessarily getting somewhere. Grit, he mentions, is accepting and responding enthusiastically to adversity, is the actual indicator of future success. In Chapter 10, he talks about the role of consequences. He says that we must apply discipline with the utmost respect for the purpose of reinforcing values and accountability. Consequences can be logically related to the behavior in question, while punishment is about inflicting pain as a deterrent. Consequences do not teach. Adults teach, he says. And consequences are important because they reinforce the values of a setting. Modeling and teaching positive behavior should occur throughout a child's life. And for kids with emotional and behavioral challenges, it should happen with greater frequency and sophistication. Again, consequences do not teach. Adults do. Asking the right questions is Chapter 11. Lots of really good stuff in this chapter. I'm just going to give you a few things. One cool section says, is the physical environment organized? For at-risk kids who require a high degree of structure, predictability, and safety, messy, disordered environments are a behavioral hazard, sending the message: this setting is unpredictable and possibly unsafe. We don't take pride in this place or care about you. Kids with underdeveloped internal structures require external structure to experience a sense of organization and safety. Even kids with no remarkable baggage do better when an environment is ordered and attractive. How this place looks is a reflection of how much we care. When discussing, are there social, physical, psychological, and neurological issues at play that could be interfering with group dynamics and individual functioning? Appelstein notes, importantly here, that it's not the diagnosis of ADHD that causes kids to misbehave. Kids with ADHD have amazing strengths and potentials. The acting out is at times due to their lack of understanding and skills to properly manage their impulses and tendencies. The best residential programs, Appleton says, that he's ever visited are the ones, quote, that have the best activities to keep the kids engaged and active, unquote. Thank you for tuning in. Next time, we will transition to the third section, which is about now, if we can't prevent troubling behaviors, how to respond to them.